everyone, and welcome to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah, and today I will be doing a reading for the sign of Pisces for the month of March 2024. I hope all my Pisces friends are doing well. As you know, this is a general reading, so there will be parts that may not resonate with you. Only take the parts that do and leave the rest for someone else. I've already meditated on the cards, I've already shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today. In the past position, we have the Eight of Swords, clarified by the Ace of Cups. In the challenging position, we have the Page of Wands, clarified by the Chariot. In the present position, we have the Star, clarified by the Seven of Cups. And in the future outcome position, we do have the Hermit, clarified by the Five of Swords. So let's start with this spread with the past position. Clearly, in the past, you have the Eight of Swords, which tells me that you felt limited by something. You felt trapped by something. We can clearly see that there's water. This person is standing with their eyes covered with, themselves bounded, but also we see water here at the bottom that tells me that your emotions were not balanced. They were not, there were emotions that were causing internal discomfort. The Eight of Swords is a card of feeling confused. Where to go. It makes you feel like, you've tried this, it didn't work as you wanted. You've tried something else. It didn't give you the result that you were looking for. And so the Eight of Swords is definitely about being afraid, about making the wrong decision. And so you see this person standing, unable to sort of move, surrounded by swords. And swords represent words, and words get into our head and affect our mind, our thought process, our opinion of ourselves, of the world around us. So it is important to remember that you are supposed to be wielding the swords and not allowing someone else to get in, protecting yourself, your aura, your chakras, balancing your alignment, and all those important things, and not feeling like you are a victim of something, because you are a powerhouse. However, we do see that you experience some sort of like an awakening, some sort of a disbelief, because the Ace of Cups is a very powerful card, and so it's an interesting combination, because you experienced this difficult time, and yet you realize that forgiveness is also very important. And so new feelings started to come in, and you became more in tune with your spiritual side, that gives you fulfillment, that allows you to realize you are connected to something bigger than yourself, connected to spirit, connected to the source. And so little by little you started to see a deeper meaning in your circumstances, a deeper meaning in your relationship to self, in your individuality, and a deeper meaning in all the exterior things and people that surround you as well. Now, the obstacle that you're facing is not moving forward, because the Page of Wands is all about direction. And so when you're kind of confused about which direction is best for you, it kind of makes you want to give up a little bit. And that's why you have the Chariot in the clarifying position. There's clearly a certain amount of stress that you are going through at the moment, and sometimes stress layers on more stress, and so it's like a whole bunch of layers of stress that creates confusion, and then you sort of dig in your heels and experience that stubbornness and resistance between yourself and the universe. And so it's important to remember that you are very much connected to the spirit. And so the disconnectedness from spirit is kind of like an illusion that is going to wash away, because you have the Star in the present position. But it is important to also get more experience, because the Page of Wands tells me that there is some kind of knowledge that still eludes you. There's some kind of experience that you still need to have in order to really fully understand the context and see a much more deeper context to your individual circumstances. More experience is needed in order to kind of be able to see the bigger picture, to have that willpower, to have that determination, and so which will allow you to not give up, which will allow you to see obstacles as mere pebbles in your shoes, because you really don't have any true obstacles. The only thing that you are here to achieve is to learn more about your emotions, about yourself, so that your next incarnation can be so much more powerful than the current one. We do see that you're making a lot of progress, because you do have the star in the present position, which tells me you know what you want, but you're feeling slightly distracted. You have the Seven of Cups here in the clarifying position. So it's literally your focus should be on achieving balance between your spiritual needs and your material desires, when your spirit is pulling in one direction and your ego or your mind is pulling in a different direction, you're not in alignment. So it's very important to align those two things, to really kind of see deeper context, see deeper, understand deeper needs that you have, deeper desires, to really get to the bottom of what is truly important for you, your values. Some people value respect, others loyalty. People value appreciation, honesty. I mean, there's so many different values. So it's really truly important to understand values, because when you understand the values, like what truly upsets you when you do not have that on a continuous basis, then you know what you truly value in your life, what is truly important to you in your life. And when you do kind of understand that, you're able to feel that alignment. You do feel a connection to spirit, and you are inspired by it. Just don't allow others to affect you, because self-doubt starts to grow when you start not following your intuition, your inner voice, your inner guidance. When other people get into your head, it affects the harmony on the inside. So it's truly important to, have a very strong aura and not be affected by others, to really stick to your guns, stick to your boundaries, stick to, what you want to achieve. You are a star, Pisces. For many people, you are looked at and regarded as an example, the way others are supposed to be. So you have a strong connection to the spirit, but there is distraction. There is a little bit lack of direction, which is kind of trying to get you off the path. And this is why you have the Hermit in the future outcome position, because the answers are on the inside, and you really have to look much deeper on the inside. You have the guiding light. You are connected to spirit. You have the wisdom. You have the understanding. You are able to reflect. You're able to kind of consider and understand how all the elements and all the thoughts that you feel on the inside are connected to each other. But there is, again, because we see the Five of Swords here, which is a card of arguments, there is something that is on the exterior that is trying to create lack of balance of your harmony on the inside. The answers and the success and the manifestations and the peace and the love and anything good comes from the inside. You have to reinforce your aura. You have to do grounding techniques. You have to do breathing exercises. You have to stare at a candle because it helps you meditate, because it helps you come into alignment, because it focuses your attention, because it makes you feel connected to spirit just looking at that flame. It kind of banishes all the negativity out of your mind. So it's truly important to do this consistently, on a daily basis, on an as much as you can on a weekly basis, whatever time will allow you. But let's see what we can clarify with a angel answer oracle card, and we have recovery. So there is healing that is happening, because the star is definitely all about healing and being connected with spirit, and a wish coming true as well. You're slowly experiencing recovery. You're slowly experiencing healing. And healing is a continuous process because you're continuously evolving. You're continuously changing, becoming more connected, becoming more in harmony. And so healing is definitely an ongoing process. I also pulled a Shaman's Dream Oracle card, and we have Cosmic Womb, the Divine Feminine. Definitely get in touch with feminine energy, compassion, nurturing. Use practical compassion, rather than just being compassionate all over the place. You want to be practical, efficient, focused, and centered about it. But you're definitely being birthed. You are changing. An old you is shedding away, and you are, kind of realizing things that you want to see in your life. You're realizing things that have happened to you, have taught you so, like such strength and such belief in yourself. So, as the year progresses, you will see a whole new you emerge, which is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Let's also see what the wisdom, mystical wisdom card has for us. And we do have moving forward, get ready for positive change. Definitely change is on the horizon. 2024, the year of the wooden dragon, is all about, time speeding up and change that is going to happen to us every single month. So it's important to stay grounded, but you, Pisces, are moving in the right direction. You are shedding the old, and you are being birthed into the new you, where you will have new perspective on life, where you will have a deeper understanding of your own purpose, which is very important. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe, and do check out the new April readings that I will be posting shortly. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time.